Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we are going to learn how to multiply and divide rational expressions. So let's begin with an example. Simplify and state the restrictions. Let's begin with the A part. So in the A part we have given a rational expression in terms of multiplication. So we have x square minus 4. I can write it down as x square, and 4 is basically a square of 2, so x square minus 2 square. So here I can use a formula of a square minus b square, that is a square minus b square would be equals to a plus b into a minus b, right? So we have x whole square and minus 2 whole square, means the a value is x and the b value is 2, so I can write it down as x plus 2 and x minus 2, right? So let me substitute it over. The denominator is x plus 6 whole square, that is already in the factored form, multiplication, and we can see the numerator of the second rational expression is in terms of a quadratic equation. So we can solve the quadratic equation by using a method of factorization. So we can see that the x square coefficient is 1 and the constant term is 18. So I can do 1 times 18, that is equals to 18. So I need to break the midterm, that is equals to 9. We need to factorize 18. So 2 times 9 is also equals to 18. And 3 times 6 is equals to 18, and if I can do 3 plus 6, that is equals to 9. So I can break the midterm with 3 and 6. So let me do it. So I have x square plus 3x plus 6x plus 18 over, okay, from the denominator is already in the factored form. Keep the denominator as it is. Okay, so in the next step we have x square minus 2 square, that would be equals to x plus 2 into x minus 2, right? Over, we have x plus 6 whole square. Okay, so let me simplify the numerator. Let's take x common. We are left with x plus 3, and let's take positive 6 common. We have x plus 3 over, in the denominator if I can take a negative sign common, so it would be minus 2, so the x would be positive and the 2 would be negative, right? Let me combine the factors. So we have x plus 2 into x minus 2 over x plus 6 whole square times x plus 3 x plus 6 over negative 2 times x minus 2. Okay, let me multiply them. So it would be x plus 2 x minus 2 x plus 3 x plus 6 whole divides negative 2 times x minus 2 and x plus 6 whole square. Before cancelling the like factors from the numerator and the denominator, we need to state the restrictions. Okay, so for the restrictions, we need to put the denominator equals to 0. So the denominator is negative 2 times x minus 2 times x plus 6 whole square equals to 0. So we have to put all the factors separately equals to 0. So means x minus 2 is separately equals to 0 and x plus 6 whole square is separately equals to 0. And we know that this negative 2 cannot be equals to 0 because negative 2 is only equals to negative 2. So from here the x value is positive 2, and if we take a square root on both sides, we are left with x plus 6 equals to 0, and after solving 6 we have x equals to negative 6. So the restrictions are x is not equals to negative 6 and x is not equals to 2. So these are the two restrictions. Okay, let me simplify after cancelling the like factors. So we can cancel x plus 2 and x plus 2 and x plus 6 and x plus 6. And the simplified form we have got is x plus 2 into x plus 3 over negative 2 times x plus 6. That is a simplified answer for the A part. Let me move to the B part. Okay, so in the B part we can see we have given a rational expression in terms of division. So we need to solve the rational expression. So let's begin. So in the first step, whenever we have given a rational expression in terms of division, what we have to do, we need to keep the first rational expression as it is. Write it down. Okay, and the next step, we need to just switch the division sign with a multiplication, and we have to switch the second fraction. Right? So means the first rational expression stays the same, division turns to multiplication, and do the reciprocal of the second rational expression. So 12 plus 7p plus p square over, it would be 14 minus 9p plus p square. So whenever you have a division, so keep the first expression as it is, turns the division into multiplication, and take a reciprocal of the second expression, right? Okay, now let's simplify it. Let's take the like term. 3p is common, so we are left with 7 minus p over, we have 4p is common, and we are left with 4 plus p, right? Times, so we have in terms of quadratic expression, so we have 1 times 12 is equals to 12, and the middle term must be equals to 7, and 3 times 4 equals to 12, and we know that 3 plus 4 would be equals to 7. So let's break the middle term of the numerator. So it would be 12 plus 3p plus 4p plus p square whole divides, in the denominator we have again a quadratic expression, that is 1 times 14 equals to 14, and 2 times 7 equals to 14, and to break the midterm, that is negative 9, we can do minus 2 minus 7, that would be equals to minus 9. Okay, so it would be 14 minus 2p minus 7p plus p square. Okay, so 3p into 7 minus p over 4p into 4 plus p times, okay, so the common term is 3. Let's take 3 common. 3 times 4 is 12 plus p, and we can take p common, and we are left with 4 plus p. Whole divides, the common term over here is 2, so root times 7 is 14 and minus p, and we can take negative of p common, and we are left with 7 minus p. Okay, let's combine the factors. So we have 3p into 7 minus p whole divides 4p into 4 plus p times 3 plus p and 4 plus p over 2 minus p and 7 minus p. Okay, so let's state the restrictions. For the restrictions, again we need to put the denominator equals to 0 to get the restriction. So the denominator is 4p into 4 plus p into 2 minus p into 7 minus p. Put it equals to 0 and solve for the p. So we have 4p is separately equals to 0. 4 plus p is equals to 0. 2 minus p is equals to 0. And 7 minus p is equals to 0. So from here the p value is 0. Here the p is -4. Here the p value is 2. And from here the p value is 7. So we have the restrictions. P is not equals to 0, 2, 4 and 7. So these are the restrictions. After stating the restrictions, we can cancel the like factors from the numerator and the denominator. So we can see 7 minus p, 7 minus p, 4 plus p, 4 plus p, this p and the p. Okay, so the simplified expression we have got is 3 by 4 and we have 3 plus p over 2 minus p. So that is a simplified expression of the second rational expression. So I hope you understand how to solve multiplication and the division of the rational expressions. If you want to watch more and get updated, then please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for the latest updates.